I mean, maybe once every couple weeks or something.
I mean, that should be enough.
Yeah, and I don't use it.
I was gonna say I was expecting you to be like, I don't know, like once or twice a year.
What?
Like,
That's my computer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
New Perfect Match is out.
I don't know.
No, I opened Netflix to make sure I was still logged in, and it is. It is.
Dude. Oh, that means you've got access to the octopus murders. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yo. So we're live.
Okay.
Also, we have 114 videos uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah, probably.
Damn.
Well, okay. So I was doing videos, but it was just a thumbnail with our audio.
Yeah, that's
and that's what it's counting.
Reaching for my glasses. Okay, yeah. That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, but, here we are, guys. Yeah. Back in the old driver's seat. Yeah. Getting all comfortable and
yeah. All right. So let's see. Oh, tell me when you're ready to record.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, record. 3, 2, 1, show me your dick.
Love it. Going to see how many people just
actually. I'm going to start saying 3, 2, 1. Show me a baho.
Oh,
but I'm not going to say tease.
Yeah, that makes it weirder.
Baho. No, try to say it, but don't say any tease.
No, I hate that.
Larry.
Baho. Bahole. Show me a butthole.
Okay, so now
it's
just
like you're holding your tongue and saying it. Like butthole. That's exactly what it sounds like.
So is that what you would do to not sound tease?
Or the L's.
This is what it's like to be a member of this family. And I'm saying like the Bradley family because we will come up with random shit to do. Like, for instance, this one night we were just like, oh well, Finn, I want you to yell as loud as you can, but for the shortest duration that you possibly can. So it's just the shortest, like dot, kind of thing.
Okay, so
it is so funny to get people to do that.
That is a very good like social experiment, because then you could start breaking it down. Like, what thou? Or
do they try to like yell?
Where they go, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, like normally I'm just like so it'd be like an A, I guess, but like
just like the go-to. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, it is so funny because holy shit, we do that with my parents. We do that and everybody will try it, and it's like you don't realize that it's like it's really hard to be really really loud, but in the shortest duration possible.
By the way, Wes, thank you for tuning in. Yes, Jason Statham has a
Jason Statham.
Oh my god! Fuck yeah, dude! Oh my god!
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Wes said that he read Dune and he thinks you specifically would like it. Yeah.
Rock and roll, dude. No, honestly, thank you, Wes. Because honestly, I think that I would like it, and I'm just like, dude, I'm telling you, let me put it this way. I watched the first part of the, which I think I already talked about this, the first part of the remake, and really, really liked it.
Same here.
I thought, say what?
Oh, I'll continue. I'll update you here in a second.
Oh, but anyway, so the second part came out, but I didn't realize that it just came out in theaters.
What?
I thought it was on HBO Max.
What?
Also.
What's wrong with you?
Dude, because I'm a fucking recluse. I don't know. But I told Megan I would literally I told her, I was like, I want to start it on Monday because then we'll have Monday and Tuesday and we can knock it out before the podcast night.
Yeah.
And then we log in on Monday and we're like, it's not on HBO Max. And we're
Both
like,
of
wait a
you,
second.
both of you did
Both
not
of
know
us,
that it
both
was
of us.
just released in theaters.
Larry, yes, we have a 6-year-old. We don't keep up with shit other than like
That's
making
not.
sure he's
No.
Dude, I literally watched a man make mead out of Mountain Dew on fucking Instagram the other day, and it was awesome. And you know what else I watched him? He's currently making mead out of Peeps.
Oh no!
Oh, you were gonna say pee? I'm
Peeps.
extremely relieved that it's Peeps.
Oh, extremely relieved. Anyway.
Damn it.
But yeah, man, like logged in and I was so incredibly defeated by the fact that like it was not available. I told Megan started apologizing, like she was like, "I'm sorry that you're so upset," kind of thing. Like, but yeah, it was stupid. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the second part, and I'm pretty damn sure that I'm going to start that series. So
sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead. You had some.
Yeah, on the Dune thing, I actually started the first one because of all the hype that I have been hearing about it. I can now understand why you broke it up into multiple days.
Oh, because it's like 2.5 hours,
yeah,
dude.
I did. I started watching it. I was really tired. Okay. But also you have to pay attention to a lot.
There's so many names that are thrown out and like families and things that you're talking about and like planets it's very dense.
Right now I'm at the part where the guy with visions, the prince, whatever,
Paul Atreides.
Yes, they were just at the farm, the spice farm, and he got a vision while a worm was coming. So that's where I stopped on the first movie, and I think that's like an hour in. I think
I was gonna say I want to say like right around an hour, dude.
So it is very.
That was when they first got to Araxis or whatever.
It is a very slow moving movie, just like anything like Lord of the Rings or anything Christopher Nolan, pretty much.
Interstellar.
Yeah.
Like honestly, Interstellar.
You guys are not selling me on Interstellar.
No,
Larry,
but no, Interstellar, like it's different because it has.
Larry and I are gonna get a case of beer, and we're gonna drain that case during fucking Interstellar, and we're gonna do it with you.
Yes,
like working Sudokus on my phone and be like, we're just halfway through this movie.
No, because like.
It really is
different.
It's like
different.
Enthralling, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's
has
very
you
well done
at every point, like where other longer movies you can just like tune out and be back in it, you know. Interstellar is not like that. You don't have to pay attention to everything, but you really subconsciously don't have a choice because it just draws you in.
Well, it's not a Scorsese movie that it's just like fucking long to be long. It's actually dense as shit. So like what they're when there is dialogue occurring. It's actually meaningful. Yeah, it really is. Like but anyway. Shit, we hadn't even started, so let's do that.
We could literally talk about Interstellar all day.
No, I'm telling you, I'm with you, dude. Like I'm on board. I love that movie. So, all right, here we go. Oh wait, are we gonna do a?
Yes,
are we gonna do
alphabet
a
game.
I wrote a couple down last time.
Ooh, you're doing it now.
TV shows or brand names?
Brand names. Brand names.
All right.
Brand names.
Here we go. Who wants to start?
I will.
Allie.
Yeah.
Okay. And are we going? So we're gonna go.
Allie, you, me.
Daniel, Larry. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because remember,
Yep.
we're not allowed to point anymore.
It's mirrored.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
cameras, right? Lenses.
Cameras. Oh my god.
This fucking thing. Right.
Plus, I'm fucking cross-eyed. Anyway. All right. Here we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fuck you.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. All right. Let's do Brandon.
That is what McDonald's literally thinks on a daily basis.
Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You ordered ice cream? Fuck you.
What machine? We don't even have a machine.
Oh no. Oh, you ordered a Mc. Fuck you.
All right.
You want to make double fuck that?
Brand names. Allegiant Airlines.
Okay. Oh shit. And if it's two A's, then it. No, I'm kidding. Bel Air Grill.
Crocs.
That's an old one.
Crocs.
Demeter.
Could have gone with dicks. Come on.
You would have gone with dicks.
I would have gone.
Oh my gosh. What's the hammock brand that starts with an E?
Eno?
Eno.
Yeah.
Eno. Yeah.
F. Let's go with Fastenal. No, that's not a brand. That's a company. Firestone.
Fire stick. I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
An Amazon product.
G. This is harder than I thought it was fucking gonna be.
No, Gucci, dude.
Gucci. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
GH. Harry and David.
G? No.
H.
I.
H. I. Okay. Igloo.
There you go.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
J. Justice.
What's that?
Little kid store.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. K. Let's see. Oh. Fuck.
K Jewelers.
Oh. Okay. K
Every
Jewelers.
kiss, you
Works.
know.
It begins with K.
LL Bean.
Oh, that works.
M. Macy's.
Newport.
Nice.
Yeah. You.
It's you.
O is gonna be
Orca. That's one of the brand, like the right.
Yeah, it's like a
cooler brand.
Yeah.
Outlook. Outlook, is that a brand of Microsoft products?
I think Microsoft would be the brand of Office.
Okay.
Right.
Let me think of one.
Yeah, you're good.
Never mind.
You're too good.
Okay,
for
Orca.
Yeah.
OP.
P. Panera.
Nice. Oh. Qdoba.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm going to go with Razer.
Oh, that's good.
That's a brand of phones, right? Motorola.
No,
that's
well, it's a
Razor.
scooter too.
Oh, it's okay.
Razor brand scooters, or like they've got vehicles. So
Of course,
Yeah.
Wes would say.
Oh, there you go, dude. Yes. Thank you, Wes.
S. Silver jeans.
A TiVo. You.
Uber.
Oh, that's a good one. I was gonna say,
but it's a brand,
Umbro, right?
Yeah, that's good too. Yeah.
Either or.
Uber company and a brand.
It's a brand.
I think we're just naming companies and brands and everything at this point. Really.
We're not gonna fuck.
UV.
Dude.
Waldo.
Jeez. Velveeta.
I don't know why, but I just thought of Whitman's, like chocolates.
Oh yeah.
Xerox.
Nice. That was a good one.
Why? Yellow Pages.
Zumba? No. Okay, I can try again. Zillow. That's a really good one. Yeah. We'll go with Zillow. All right. And
all right, so that was 14 minutes of your time. All right.
No, that wasn't 14 minutes. It was about 4 minutes of time, but we will check with the audience. What does the audience think? Did we succeed?
All right. Mediocre at best is what I'm getting. I'm just kidding. I'm not getting any results. So you know.
I was like, my God, I need to get in on whatever poll he's having. So
it's called imagination.
I listened to the audiobook of that weird book, Say Hello to My Little Friend. That's like the it was laugh out loud funny. Like, I had a lot of play. Like, so there's one.
It's good.
It's really good. There was one part early on where the main character is just dumb, but like he doesn't think he's dumb. He thinks he's really smart. So at one point he like mentions Moby Dick, and he's like, I never read that. Plus, I'm not gonna be seen like carrying around some big ass book about dick. And I just fell apart laughing.
That's awesome.
It was so funny.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Oh my God. If you made it through the intro section to Untethered number 114, welcome. You're amongst friends. So
it's more of a support group than anything else, to be honest.
It's true. Yeah. It's true. And like, honestly, if you need to put something that you need to be supported about in the chat, you know, we can mention it anonymously on the podcast, but I'm sorry, your name's going to be tied to it in the chat. So I don't know what to tell you.
I mean,
make a burner YouTube, dog.
Google's gonna know about it, so
yeah,
it's true. It's true. They know about everything. So even 5-year-old podcasts. So anywho, how do we want to kick this bad boy off?
Well, I can start. Do you want me to talk about swole bros? By bros, I mean like just people in general, because there is a couple that
I was hoping you were going to cover this, to be honest, because I'm interested to know what's up.
Oh God. Okay.
Listen, we pay our gym to let us work out naked. It helps. It helps us get fitter.
I bet it does.
I'm sure there's not an OnlyFans connected to this. Anyway.
Oh man, the thing is
the ass sweat everywhere.
Thank you. No, that is exactly what I'm thinking of. I'm like looking at this dude doing like, and I don't know what the fuck they're called. I guess leg presses or some shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude is, oh my God. All right. Got his legs up, obviously, because he's pressing a platform away from him. And he is cushioned by and there's nothing on it. There's no like plastic. There's no this is just gross to me. Like just from a fucking sanitary.
Yep.
You know,
this is how you get a staph infection in your actual ass crack.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It's like, what's infected? my butthole.
Everything.
You don't get an STI from sitting on a toilet. You get an STI from sitting on a gym bench where these people go. You know, it's not safe for workout. There you go. New York Post.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see what you did there.
New York Post coming in clutch, man.
Yeah.
A polyamorous Brazilian couple has
Of
taken.
course they are. They always are.
Why
They
wouldn't-
always
why
are.
Polyamorous or Brazilian?
All of it. All
I
of
was
it.
gonna say, like, honestly, they're hard to like parse. So
True.
Polyamorous.
So a polyamorous Brazilian couple has taken muscle flaunting to the XXX stream Sunday. By training together at a public gym while in the nude. Quote, it's a form of intimacy and complicity that goes beyond the conventional, quote, Bella Montoviani, unquote. Bella Montoviani, 31 years old, told Jam Press, of their unorthodox brand of tandem sexercise.
Okay. So that alludes to the fact that they're banging on the equipment.
I've seen this documentary before.
Sexy. Like, I don't think it's.
Oh, okay.
So,
so tandem means two, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It just means like together.
Okay.
It can be more than two.
There's a lot of allusion to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they just want you to think about them having sex is a bigger part of it.
So I'm going to
feel like
comment
there are a
on
lot of
this.
accidents that could happen.
Her hair looks really pretty.
Okay. Anyway, she and her.
No, I'm just saying, like, it looks pretty. Like,
She does have nice hair.
yeah, that's it.
She does.
And he's got a nice mustache.
His mustache
It looks
is
waxed as fuck.
I like his shoes.
I think every part of them looks waxed. You know.
That's
and, like,
very
you
true.
guys get together and just like shave your entire body.
God, I didn't even notice that, but yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
she and her husband Wagner
Wagner
or Farah, which is 34 years old, who live in Sao Paulo, have been famously vocal about their polyamorous lifestyle, which they promote on a Times Square billboard in August to preach the free love gospel. So
these people just want so much attention.
They dedicated a whole ass billboard in Times Square. A
digital billboard, like it's a video.
Shit. The naked and unafraid lovebirds who share a page on OnlyFans. There we are.
There you go.
Also enjoy spicing up their sex life by taking walks together with O'Farah on a leash, which is the male. Now the flexibitionist. Say it again.
Just say flexibitionist.
No, you fucked me up.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Exhibitionist, right?
Flexibitionist. Oh, there we go.
There you go. There you go.
Have taken a building muscle in their birthday suits, claiming that they even pay their facility for the privilege. One video shared to her 155,000 Instagram followers showed the gym bunnies doing every workout from bicep curls to treadmill running while naked, evoking a workout tape.
I hope this couple paid New York Times to run this very clear fucking ad, because like their Instagram is linked.
Mm-hmm.
Like it says they have an OnlyFans. They're all but linking it. I mean,
yes.
like you can just like this is SpawnCon. This isn't even an article. Like
this is journalism these days.
Absolutely,
like, dude, journalism is dead. Yeah. It is so dead. It's all it is ads disguised as stories, like news stories. Yeah. It's wild, dude.
So their workout tape was shot by Adam and Eve.
Of course it was. I know,
Hold
right?
up, guys. They're not barren at all for the fun of it.
No, they would never.
No.
Montavani says that exercising naked, quote, burns more calories.
Show me a study. Show me a fucking study that working out naked makes you burn more calories than, like, honestly, it might, just because you're like so like self-conscious that you're like fucking like burning calories by being anxious. Like
Well, she claims that her and her husband have lost 56 pounds between them since starting this peculiar pastime. Meanwhile, O'Farah chalks this up to the freedom provided by the lack of clothes, which motivates the would-be Arnold Schwarzenegger to exercise more intensely. He reported
I don't get that
local media.
I don't get that play on words about Schwarzenegger.
I guess he's just
What's schwanz mean?
Oh, it means penis.
Oh,
Okay.
sponge.
Yeah.
Not only
so
that,
they spelled it Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they like italicized Schwanz, and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Who?
It's
what
penis.
This is my question. What average reader of the New York Post is going to get that fucking, like,
right?
There's no way. I would say it's got to be under 10%.
I was gonna say it sounds Yiddish, and it's Yiddish. Like it's.
Oh,
it's,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, it does sound
Yeah.
Yiddish. Yeah.
Sounds like schmaltz or whatever. Like
schmutz.
Yeah.
And so, like, you got some schmutz on you. Anyway.
so not only that, but the duo believes that they're not NSFW workouts have helped them straighten their bond in addition to their bodies. Quote, I don't want another life, unquote, gushed Montavani, describing their relationship. While exercising sans attire might seem inconsiderate, the pair protect their fellow gym goers' privacy by reserving the space for themselves during their naked workouts. The soulmates' mutual hobby sparked a flurry of reactions on Instagram. Quote, I'm invited, unquote, gushed one salacious poster, while another quipped, quote, what's it like to train hard? However, on the other side, others found these kinky calisthenics unsanitary, like you, Daniel. Oh no, bro, no one deserves sweaty ass, said one revolted viewer.
Yeah, dude.
That's me. That's just me.
So, of course, they're used to.
Said one revolted viewer.
I told them they could print my name.
I told them they could print my name.
So, they both are used to criticism, having endured jibes. Is it jibes? Jibes? Jibes.
You're right.
From years due to their polyamorous lifestyle, which began after they tied the knot in 2011. The Brazen Bum Bears then embarked an X-rated career on OnlyFans, as you do, together after leaving their respective churches.
So this is my question. They keep saying polyamorous, but they're the only two that we've seen so far, right?
Well, I believe
I'm sure
if
there's
you
more on their
dive into
OnlyFans.
their OnlyFans, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Larry, you've got some homework.
Or even their Instagram. Probably.
Oh,
even
are
theirs,
you,
probably. Let me see.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were diving in.
I'm about to. All right. So anyway,
honestly, I actually kind of understand the fact that it's like, you know what, to do something goofy, it's fun to have a partner in crime. So I'd like kind of get it to that degree, but like, I just don't understand publicizing it, to be honest.
I mean, they're making money off of it.
Well, like more power to them.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, if people want to pay to watch this shit, then cool. So that's funny. The number one comment was, I didn't know Gomez and Morticia were still alive.
Hell.
That's funny. Wow.
Someone else said, reminds me of a Seinfeld episode. There's good naked and bad naked, and this is not good naked.
All right. Well, let me tell you all about. Actually, let me go into. I'll save that one. If we get to it, we get to it. And if we don't, fuck it. A 12-year-old was served alcohol at an Outback Steakhouse in Livonia.
God.
I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. So.
Yeah.
So Livonia, Michigan. I'm gonna ask. I wonder if Nathan knows where Livonia is. So I don't think he's listening currently, but maybe he'll send me a text message when he hears this. So.
I've heard of Livonia. Do you know what city Nathan's in? Is that doxing him?
No,
Okay.
I really don't off the top of my head. But yeah, so when a 12-year-old went to Outback Steakhouse, and I'm interested to get your guys'
It's a suburb of Detroit, so like
okay,
it's
got you.
20 miles away from downtown Detroit.
Got it. Okay. So I'm interested to get your guys' take on this because I thought it was really funny, but like I also thought it was one of these things that like, well, we'll get into it. Sorry. So when a 12-year-old went to Outback Steakhouse with his grandmother, the last thing he expected was to be served an alcoholic beverage. The family goes to the same Outback Steakhouse in Livonia a couple of times a month. The preteen, Mikhail,
I guess.
Puritan, said he always gets the virgin strawberry daiquiri, but the one he got this time was definitely not a mocktail. But it didn't taste like how. I'll do a 12-year-old voice. It didn't taste like how when I had it the other times. It didn't taste normal.
What 12-year-old is that?
I don't know. The taste that was unfamiliar to the 12-year-old was rum. A few big gulps in, he started to get a funny feeling.
So he's weak, so he can't hold his liquor.
No, so I was reading this to Megan. Well, I read it and then I was recalling it to Megan at Taekwondo today. So my head started hurting when I was leaving and my heart started beating as I was drinking it. And that was when he became a man. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Curitan added, his grandma, Yolanda Collins, also took a sip to see, quote, we don't drink, so we couldn't tell whether there was alcohol in it or not.
Oh, bullshit. You can tell.
Larry. Holy shit. You can tell that it doesn't just taste like fucking strawberry daiquiri.
But you may not know what the taste is if you don't drink. Like,
but you could like tell that it was off.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. After that, he started letting us know that his heart was kind of racing. And I was like, yeah, dude, because this motherfucker is getting drunk for the first time. Like 12-year-old liver, that's fucking prime real estate for booze. They flagged down the server, who then relayed their concern to the bartender. The bartender confirmed that they had made a big mistake. They added alcohol to the slushy drink, Colin said.
Oh, man.
Well, it was supposed to be a virgin daiquiri, but it says a daiquiri, she added with the receipt in hand. The restaurant did not make the customers pay for the meal and apologized. However, the booze was hitting the 6th grader, so they took him to the hospital right away. But, like, you can't do anything for that shit.
He didn't have that much. Like,
I know, right? Well, he had a whole daiquiri, probably, because honestly,
he just had a few gulps.
You know that motherfucker chugged it. I'm just kidding. He's like, dude, I want to get lit and play Roblox, man. So, quote, the diagnosis was accidental exposure to alcohol and accidental ingestion, Collins said. I didn't want him to have an alcoholic experience this way. There wasn't much that could be done. Puritan was given Tylenol and advised to rest. He experienced first hangover the next day at just 12 years old.
Hell yeah.
Yes, That's how Fox
Homeboy
2
is primed and prepped.
And this kid had at most one daiquiri.
He probably
and some
had
Tylenol. He didn't have a hangover.
no, absolutely. He probably had an ounce, if that, because this was probably like a Chili's. Did they even say where? Outback.
Chili's.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't
my
you
point
besmirch
is like
Chili's like that, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, it's not like Outback is known for like heavy-handed liquor drinks.
Nah,
you
if
know
it was
what
an
I'm saying?
Applebee's,
There you go.
Man, you already know.
Applebee's after like what 8 or 9, something like that. That's when the hands just, you know.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah.
That's so funny that like, did you guys go to Applebee's?
I went to Applebee's on the way here.
Really?
Yes.
Did you get what? What'd you get?
Boneless wings.
Oh, that sounds good.
It was very good.
Did you get buffalo or what flavor?
I like their honey barbecue too. I alternate. I got that today.
Okay.
But I love Crabblebees.
No, dude, no. Megan legit talked to me about how her and her friends, when she was doing her graduate work, they'd get out of class at like fucking like 9.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So they'd roll over to fucking Applebee's, get like 2-for-1s.
Yeah.
And then Megan, the weirdo that she is, I love you, Megan. She would order Mott sticks and she'd eat like, there were probably like 6 and she'd eat like 2.
Yeah.
And then she'd pull the breading off the other 4 and just eat the cheese. And I'm like, you're fucking weird. The breading's half the fun. Yeah. Like, come on, dude.
The breading's great.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, so Outback was quoted as saying, "We take this situation very seriously and are thankful that the child involved was not seriously harmed. We have taken the appropriate disciplinary action." I feel like, come on, dude. Like, the difference between a fucking, like, virgin and a fucking normal daiquiri, it can't be that fucking hardcore.
No, dude.
I hope the disciplinary action was like, oh, we gave him a talking to.
Yeah.
You know, I hope so. And all our bar and staff have been retrained to ensure this does not happen again.
Now, if it was like an LIT.
Yeah, no, exactly.
There's not virgin LITs though.
He ordered sweet tea, sir. Like, why did my son get 3 different liquors in one drink?
No, you ordered a virgin LIT. You got like an ounce of like Coca-Cola and a glass full of ice.
Yeah.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Holy shit. Anyway. But I thought that was funny because it was like, I don't know. I feel like even if you didn't know what booze tasted like, you would at least like know that something was off with it.
Yeah, because I mean, they go all the time. He's had that before. You know, he's like,
and she's probably had sips of it.
Probably, yeah.
I would think.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, man. Grandma could have been like, you know, grandma in the past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Grandma's like, dude, grandma fucking.
Yeah, she just said she doesn't drink. Not that she never drank.
Yeah, grandma knows.
She made them kids somehow.
Oh my God, exactly. That's awesome. Oh my God. Anywho, that's all I got for that one. So
I'm gonna mention this one real quick because Wes sent it to me and it was funny. Apparently, they're trying to say that you should eat python because it's very earth-friendly meat to farm. Like, it's sustainable and it's easy to grow.
what?
There's some research that came out saying that python farming could offer a solution to rising food insecurity around the globe, exacerbated by climate change. They grow very quickly and they don't require a lot of food, like, to produce, like, the amount of feed to feed them to produce a pound of meat.
Yeah.
Compared to chicken or beef or pork or salmon.
Yeah.
Or even crickets.
I'll take a python burger.
Oh, really? Oh, man. I can't get behind the bug meat yet. Like, honestly, they're gonna have to really sweet talk me. They're gonna have to have some developments, dude.
Yeah.
Even though I've had mealworms that were like, oh, I watched a really weird video of like they laid a cooked lobster in a dish of like 10,000 mealworms. and it only took like 72 hours for them to like legit just completely devour everything except for the like whatever the exoskeleton.
Man, that's some body farm shit right there.
Yeah, it was gnarly. It was gnarly.
Ugh.
Oh, body farm. That'd be so fun to study that shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry.
But I wasn't really gonna get in the weeds on that. I did want to talk about this kid that did we talk about this before? Where I know we did. Okay. I'm all over the place. Hold on.
I feel like I'm talking to my dad.
Hold on,
You started
hold
three
on.
sentences the other day, didn't finish any of them, and my mom just was like, "Honey, stop. You've talked a lot
down.
and you've said nothing, you know, and like
That's
it was just really
perfect.
Get your shit together.
yeah. I love how my mom deals with it. It's like it's just so nice.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, Dad, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Stop. I'm like, stop starting new sentences. Stop starting new sentences and fucking finish one of the previous ones.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What made me think I know we mentioned this at some point a while back because these kids just got sentenced finally for starting a house fire that killed 4 or 5 people. 3 teenagers were charged with starting a Denver house fire that killed 5 people, apparently out of revenge for a stolen cell phone that was mistakenly traced to that home. And this one was sentenced to 40 years in prison. He's 19. And he pleaded guilty in January to 1 count of second-degree murder for his role in the 2020 fire that killed 5 members of a Senegalese family. The Denver District Court Judge Karen Brody sentenced him to the maximum possible term that he faced.
Is that the last name or is that a nationality?
Senegalese? They're from Senegal.
Okay, I'm not familiar with Senegal, to be honest.
It's a country.
Well, no, I know. I'm like I said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a country in Africa.
Wow. Okay.
So him and
Daniel, fuck.
Oh, fuck you! You didn't know.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I know.
that
You
oh my god!
You're like, what are they? Are they family of Jason Segel? Because there's some letters that are familiar.
Eagle.
Jason Thiegel.
Jason Segel.
Seymour and 2 other teenagers, Kevin Bowie and Dylan Siebert, were charged with setting the fire in the middle of the night.
Oh, it says it in the fucking caption. Anyway, sorry. Anyway.
They killed a 29-year-old, a 23-year-old, a 1-year-old, a 25-year-old, and a 6-month-old. 3 other family members escaped by jumping from the 2nd floor of the home. Siebert was 14 at the time of the fire. He was 17 when he was sentenced last February to 3 years in juvenile detention and 7 years in the state prison program for young inmates. Seymour and Bowie, who is accused of being the ringleader, were both 16 at the time of the fire. The case against Bowie, who faces multiple counts of first-degree murder, is still pending. I feel like if this kid got the book thrown at him for second degree, that guy's gonna get it.
Yeah.
The investigation of the fire dragged on for months without any leads.
Dude, this is just sad for everybody all around.
It's so sad.
And like honestly,
that wasn't even the right house. Like, it's not right to burn a house down
absolutely.
over them stealing your phone, but you didn't even have the right house.
Yeah.
The investigation of the fire dragged on for months without any leads. Fears that the blaze had been a hate crime led many Senegalese immigrants to install security cameras at their homes in case they would also be targeted.
Yeah.
The boys were identified as suspects after police obtained a search warrant. This is the part that we covered before. The search warrant was asking Google which accounts had searched that home's address within 15 days of the fire.
Yes, I remember this now.
Which it's a slippery slope, like, but then it's also like, that's not the only thing that they got them on, clearly, but that's how they found them, you know? And I know that that's like, oh, well, then there's people saying, well, that's, you know, unreasonable search and seizure. And it's like, is it? Like, I Google all kinds of weird shit. And all the time when I'm Googling something remotely weird, I'm like, how would I explain this if this was brought up in court?
Yeah, man. And like, honestly, the worst part about it is I don't trust our fucking justice system to even like fucking listen to, like, even if we came up with like, they just need fall men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, well, you know,
they're just wanting to close cases.
Yeah. You know, and that, God, it just sucks, man. It absolutely sucks.
So Bowie told investigators that he had been robbed the month before the fire while he was trying to buy a gun, and he had traced his iPhone to the home using an app. He admitted setting the fire, only to find out the next day through news coverage that the victims were not the people who robbed him. Attorneys for Seymour and Bowie challenged the search warrant, but the Colorado Supreme Court upheld the search for this case. Bowie is due in court tomorrow, March 21st. According to the Denver Post, Seymour apologized in court Friday for his role in the fire. Like, if I could go back, I would, prevent all this.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm also just like,
no, it's hard, dude. It's hard to like, really like have a cut and dry fucking like take on this.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, well, it allowed this to occur.
Yeah.
But we all know how it could be abused.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's man.
Yeah.
It just sucks.
I had these fake nails on and I was trying to type and I was having a hard time. And I tried to search for that missing kid in Nashville. And I tried to search specifically for this police body cam footage to see something on it. And so I typed the kid's name and then I put Cam, but then I was like, wait, I need to put body cam. But I had put can and I'd already hit enter and I was like, what? So I made like 6 searches before I got it right. And all I could think was like being in court and then be like, so you searched Riley Strain can, Riley Strain canum, Riley Strain body can, Riley Strain body canum.
Look, I was just.
Are you okay?
So should we call a bondulance?
I was like,
are you having a strong?
Your Honor, I had bad fake nails on.
Could you imagine that being the technicality for you getting off on a crime? Is that?
Oh. I had nails, man.
I had fake nails on, so like I hit the wrong keys, bro. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah. God, there was a question that I was gonna ask you guys about something similar to this, and it's escaping me at this point. So I'm sure it's going to like literally come back to me as soon as we stop recording. But man, hell, because I thought there was something that happened recently. I was going to get your guys' take on it, but anyway, I don't have anything. So, sorry. Yeah, man, this just sucks because it's like, well, I can't imagine trying like fucking setting fire to a home over anything.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I can't imagine. Oh, I think I was gonna say something along the lines of.
If you had beef with one person, setting them on fire is a terrible way to go. Much less their whole fucking family.
Yeah. like,
whew.
So there's a lot of talk and stuff going on about how like not adolescents, but underage kids, basically under the age of 18. So they're not considered adults, obviously, at this point. When they do things that are can be charged in the court of law, do you guys think that the parents should be able to be charged with like some kind of something in regards to, oh, well, they weren't doing their job?
I think it depends on the case. Like, I think
the
two parents getting the charges for the kid that did the shooting. Yes. Like they had multiple warnings from the school and they had just bought him a gun. They knew that he had plans to go shoot up the school.
Yeah.
And like, I think they do have a case about manslaughter, I think that's fair.
Well, so and the only reason,
one,
and the only reason that I bring that up is because, like, obviously, once you set a precedent, then it's like it's one of these things that like it can absolutely creep into other things. That it's like, okay, well, in your case that you're talking about, I agree that it's like, I mean, dude, like when parents are just fucking negligent, which I would put them in that category.
It was multiple reasons. It wasn't just like one, like,
oh no, I'm not arguing.
Weird rumor
I'm
or
not
something.
arguing
Yeah.
by any stretch.
I know.
But it's like one of these things that I'm like, it makes me nervous, like that it's like, not me personally, but like it's one of these things that it's like, man, I could also see how that would kind of start getting stretched out. That it's like, oh well, you guys had really sharp kitchen knives, and you got some warnings, and like your kid put a kitchen knife in their bag, and stabbed a bunch of kids at school and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm playing the devil's advocate because I totally agree with you, but it's also like, man, I'm telling you, it's just I don't like it's a hard pill for me to swallow, like charging other people with someone else's crime. Yeah. Kind of thing, Once again, reiterating, totally agree with you on the example because that was exactly what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking. You probably were.
But I couldn't remember the exact details.
Once you started explaining, I was like, it's got to be this. Like, I don't know what else it would even be that's been in the news.
Yeah. But it's also one of these things that it opens up this legal precedence for like, oh man, it's like, holy shit. So let me get this straight. My kid unknowingly like takes something to school and like, does something, and it's like, oh, well, shit. I mean, like, am I supposed to fucking frisk my kid before I send him to school every day?
I don't think they'll go to that, but I think it will be more of like, you knew your kid hated everyone at his school and like fantasized about a shooting spree, and you also knew that like he had a key to the gun cabinet, like,
well, which is fucking
yes,
absolutely,
yeah.
No, this is absolutely cut and dry, and just like I hate it for this I mean fucking child, dude, that decided to make a fucking terrible decision that killed a lot of people. And man, that sucks. And I mean, like, honestly, for lack of a better fucking explanation, that just sucks, man. It sucks for everybody involved. So yeah, man. Just, man. But I really do. The more that I see this shit, the more that I blame the parents. Yeah. Like, to be honest with you, and I even having a kid of my own, it's like, if my kid's misbehaving, guess whose fault it is? It's probably not his. I mean, you can do up to a certain extent, but it's like, dude, unless your child has some kind of, mental health issue that's undiagnosed or something, or underdiagnosed or something. Yeah. But it's like, dude, there are a lot of kids out there that just need to be fucking told no, and they need to be, in my opinion, fucking like given a what for. However you. I was at trivia
the other day, and it was packed, right? And there's a kid who's, I don't know, 10 or 11, and she's got Heelys on, and she's just like wheeling around the whole packed place. Yeah. And her mom says once, she's like, it's too busy in here. Don't do that. And she did it at least for another hour or so before they left. And I'm just like, you just give up? You tell her to stop, and then she doesn't, so you just let it go?
So my parents, this was my parents' like mentality in regards to this shit. Yeah. If it's annoying us, then it is absolutely annoying other people. Yeah. And so it's but I don't know how we've gotten to this place that it's like, God, kids are just fucking allowed to do what the fuck they want, man. Yeah. And for some reason it's like, and I'm not going to step up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove myself from the situation, because I'm not going to step up and be like, handle your fucking kid before I handle him. Because then it's like, oh, did you just threaten me? Yeah. Did you just threaten me? Yeah. And it's like, am I being detained? You know that one, Larry. Come on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I did. Yeah. I mansplained a book to a guy who didn't ask me for it yesterday. You guys would be proud though.
Yeah.
Because he was reading Project Hail Mary.
Oh, okay.
But like the paperback of it, and he was about halfway through, and I just went over to him. I was like, I'm sorry. Do you listen to audiobooks? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, you are doing yourself a disservice not listening to this on audio. And he was like, really? Like I wasn't being a dick. He was and then I swear to God, 10 minutes later, he had over the ear headphones on. I was like, did he listen to me that quick? Like, hell yeah, buddy.
Dude, no, man, that's awesome. That's fucking. I was
like, seriously, even if you finish it on paper if you want, and then re-listen to the whole thing, because I'm telling you what, it's made for audio.
It's definitely a different experience, because I read along with the audio, and
me too.
It was, I don't know, more immersive listening to it while like looking at it.
Well, and just the way they did Rocky, like was So I told him, I was like, you're far enough in. You've met Rocky pretty well now. Like I'm telling you. And he's like, oh, they like do the inflictions. I was like, bro, you got no idea.
It gives them it gives them a personality for sure.
Yeah. It was real cool.
All right. So I have something that I can cover, but it's gonna be better. I can cover this quickly, and then people are going to have to look this article up, because the video is embedded in the article.
Yeah.
And the video is worth it because it's just funny, but I'll cover this shit. So,
does this talk about the podcast you have a note about?
What?
You've got a note saying you're going to plug a really interesting podcast you listen to about AI?
Oh shit, thank you. Yes. No, this does not cover that. Okay. But the podcast is called Hidden Forces, and damn it, let me pull this up real quick. Like, first of all, it's just a really fascinating podcast. Some of it can be super fucking dry, so listen at your own risk, I guess. But I wanted to find, let's see, it was, oh my God. Here we go. No, I don't think it was that one, because it was a dude. Oh my God. Let me get my phone real quick. Okay, sorry. I know this is fucking great audio.
It's perfect audio.
Yeah, I mean,
we love it.
Couldn't complain at all.
I know. Here, let me tell you how about I give you guys a riddle?
Okay.
Let's see. What can go up a chimney down, but not down a chimney up?
This is even worse.
I know this one, and I can't think.
Yeah.
Up a chimney down, but not down a chimney up.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Go ahead.
Is it?
I know this one, and I can't.
Is it something simple?
Yeah, it's something very simple. Be thinking.
Is it an umbrella?
There you go. Yeah. Oh, she crushed it.
I'd heard that before.
Okay. All right. So
also, I am a genius.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. You are a genius, Allie. That's not going to be argued. So this is episode 355 of Hidden Forces with Dimitri Kofinas, and it's called "What Myths Can Teach Us About the AI Arms Race." And it's a really, really, really fascinating episode, because he talks about just the fact that it's not the fact that like AI is going to, it's not the fact that AI is going to become so fucking like powerful that it's going to control humans, but it's the fact that humans might put too much stock into AI, that it's going to end up like controlling how we think, because we think that like
it's
actually doing more. That it's doing more. Yeah. Well, that it's doing more than it actually is, which really, when you boil it down, it's a fucking program made by humans. So yes, it's acquiring more information created by humans. You know, so it's like it's really cool, and like honestly, I would urge everyone to listen to it, because it was just a really cool take, because it was the guest on it was raised in this, and I can't remember what the what the term was, but it was like it was some kind of like I hate to use this, but like he said that his parents were like hippies and like he wasn't he didn't want to call it a commune that they were raised on because that's not really how it functioned. But like but it was kind of that, you know. I don't know. It's really cool. It's only
like
an hour
socialist
long.
Environment that he
Ish.
Yeah,
Yeah. And it was just but it's like this Zen, he called it a Zen something, and I can't remember what it was, but like it was just really neat that like he's basically kind of deconstructing just like the human psyche and just like what all humans strive for. And it was just a really, really fascinating fascinating episode. So I would absolutely and I will always say, check out Hidden Forces. It may be hit or miss for you, but like, man, he has some really, really good interviews with people. So
yeah.
But anyway, I will leave you guys with this, and I'll go through this kind of quickly because I really want people.
I'll show the video for those watching. I'll show it on screen. So.
Well, but you got to hear what's happening in the video is the issue. Gotcha. But yeah, so Ubisoft let me actually speak with its new AI-powered video game NPCs. I'm super excited about this because I'm a fucking nerd and I love video games. And honestly, if they can create something that it's like it feels like I'm talking to a fucking, you know, whatever NPC in a video game, rock and roll, man.
Yeah.
So for the past 3 months, ever since I spoke to, and obviously I'm reading the article at this point, ever since I spoke to the AI NPCs in NVIDIA's Cyberpunk ramen shop, I've been wondering which game developer will take a flying leap on this controversial and intriguing tech. If you said Ubisoft, the company that's always raising its hand to play with VR, NFTs, interactive TV shows, secondary screens, and more, you'd be half right. Last night, I played 3 prototype segments of an experimental Ubisoft demo featuring the company's just announced Neo NPCs, excuse me, one of whom tried to convince me to join the resistance against powerful megacorps by playing on my emotions. Another walked me through an infiltration plan on a whiteboard, letting me convince her that we should knock out the lights or hack the cameras in a facility instead of resorting to brute force. So this was really funny. I watched like a lot of this conversation. I completely agree with this guy that like it still has that lag that kind of takes you out of it, you know, that it's like the NPC will say something. And by the way, for the uninitiated, NPC means non-player character. And it's basically just like somebody that exists in the game that you're meant to interact with, kind of thing. So, but anyway, so it's really funny because it's like this dude's trying to talk him into joining the resistance or whatever, and he actually gives some really good not retorts but responses, kind of thing. So I will. I don't know, Allie. Do you want to play along?
Sure.
You want to play a? Do you want to play a? Which role would you like to play?
You pick.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I'll do. I'll do the fucking author of the article. How about that?
Okay, so you're me
Bloom
and I'm Bloom.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right. Hey Nelson, you made it. I'm Bloom, your future resistance buddy. Thought we'd hang and see if we click, you know, for our epic duo. Cool with you?
I love this.
This is already he's all overacting the fuck out of it. Okay.
Actually, I'm having second thoughts about all this. I'm not sure I want to be a part of the resistance.
Hold on there. It's natural to have doubts, especially when joining a cause like this, but you have something important to contribute and we need you. Let's talk it out, okay?
All right. So, and I have to interject at this point and say, Allie is obviously responding way quicker than they respond in the actual, you know, because it's like it's more like a for instance, moving on with the conversation, tell me one word why I should stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay.
Like kind of thing.
So like for those people that have played
Yes.
RPGs or MMORPGs,
Yeah.
you know that you have to build certain relationships with certain characters.
Correct.
Right. So from what I'm seeing off of this video is that the relationship meter goes up as you answer. Does it go opposite as you don't give the right answer? Like how does that go?
So I only watched about five or 6 minutes of the video. It's 14 minutes total. And I got through the majority of the conversation that Allie and I are actually like reading the transcript for. But the cool thing about it is, yes, it goes up. I didn't see it go down at all because I think that, and I'm talking about the relationship meter thing, because you do have to build a relationship with this guy, kind of thing, in game kind of thing. And but the cool thing is that it does give you like goals, and then it gives you optional goals. So like, for instance, the goals are speak to Bloom, get closer to Bloom. And then the optional goals are learn more about the megacorps, ask about the resistance, learn more about one of the other members, find out more about Bloom's past. So the cool thing is that they do give you kind of like prompts for your prompt. Kind of thing, you know? So it's like a little bit of direction so that you're not just being like, hey man, like, what's your middle name? Like, how was Thanksgiving last year? Like, you know, or anything like that. But it was cool, and it's neat. It's not quite there, and they totally like reiterate that. And I'm actually kind of excited about this shit, because like, I think that this is where AI is kind of this is where AI is going to be for a fucking hot minute, in my opinion. That it's going to be entertainment, it's going to be comedy, it's going to be, honestly, there's going to be deep fakes fucking left and fucking right.
Yeah.
And that's going to be an interesting thing to see how people deal with that, you know? Cuz I was actually listening to another podcast that they were talking about and I think it was oh my God, what is that thing? Not pardon the interruption. Your undivided attention. That's what it is. And it's run by these Tristan Harris, who is basically a defector from fucking Facebook. And he like helped create this. I think I've talked about him a little bit on the podcast before, but he helped create this this entity that basically they're like, oh, it's using technology, but in a humanely way.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they're talking about how this is going to be really interesting because Taiwan has actually had leaps and bounds in regards to really fighting disinformation and stuff, but in a way that it's like it makes more sense to the average person.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Instead of just like coming out and being like, they're wrong.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, look, no, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make a fake video. We're going to tell you it's fake. And we're going to show you that this is what is possible kind of thing, which is, and they were calling it pre-bunking, which I fucking hate that term personally, because it's almost like pre-thought crime.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know, like it has some real like Minority Report vibe.
Right.
No, I know. But at the same time, this dude, and I don't remember who it was. It was like the director of like technology and stuff in Taiwan for like their messaging.
Yeah.
And he was explaining how they're fighting it, like in regards to like whatever, people like arguing election integrity and are arguing like all these things. And they were like, hey, this is how we're doing it, and it seems to be working pretty well because
Yeah.
it seems like the people are actually on board with what we're doing, and things are actually working out. So, but which is another. I'm gonna give a mention. Sorry, because it was actually a good listen. Oh my God, I wasn't ready to say all this shit, but I'll do it. Let's see. So future proofing, and this is the podcast, Your Undivided Attention.
Mm-hmm.
And the episode is from February 29th, and it's called Future Proofing Democracy in the Age of AI with Audrey Tang. And like all these podcasts are like an hour or less.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're big, big things to bite off. But anyway, I thought this was really cool. And sorry, God, I went on a fucking hardcore tangent. Yep. Holy shit. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, man, like I'm telling you, this shit, it's really fascinating, and I thought it was really neat, but like, God, they have like leaps and bounds to go until like any of this shit is going to be like remotely usable in the real world.
Yeah.
Especially in real time.
Yeah.
But holy hell. Anyway, wow. I'm gonna fucking lay down because I don't know what just happened. But yeah, man. I really loved this article though, because it does showcase how like it could be used in like fucking video games and stuff, and it'll make games really fun and like But man, it's got a fucking ways to go to like actually be used.
Oh yeah.
In reality for like real time purpose kind of thing. So I don't know. Does anybody want to add anything or
no, I think
do we have anything?
I think we're good, man.
Good. Yeah.
All right. Well, I apologize for fucking going off the fucking rails, man. I feel like I was just like, oh yeah. Oh, this makes sense.
You were.
I was with like I was Charlie Day with the fucking.
You were. You were.
But and I will totally plug that once again. The Octopus Murders.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Everybody should watch this tomorrow on Netflix.
Yep.
It is so awesome, and I know that I'm as guilty as probably everybody else here with doing the 2-screen thing. That
You
it's
went
like,
with it though.
Dude, put your phone down on
Yeah.
silent
Yeah.
and like watch it and really absorb this shit, because there is so much being spewed at you.
Yeah.
It is, especially like people like us, like Larry, Allie, me, like, holy shit, dude. This program was made for us. Like, oh my God. We're probably going to have like episodes of shit that we just heard about on that.
Oh yeah.
Like Trey knocked it out of the park by saying like, oh dude, I've watched it twice and like, I still need to like
Exactly.
any more kind of thing. So
I'm worried about watching it because it's gonna take over my life. Like I'm gonna go down
wild.
every rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's wild, and just like how far back it goes, and like just like, and the thing is it's not like that's when it starts for this movie or for this like documentary.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, all this shit. There's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
All this shit has been going on since government has been fucking created, dude. I'm telling you. Like, it is just a wild fucking ride, man.
Yup.
Check it out.
Nice.
It's on Netflix. It's only 4 episodes. I think all of them are under an hour. So, and it's called The Octopus Murders. I think.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
It's something that American Conspiracies, the Octopus.
Yeah, it's like a full, But if
I was like, there's some other
octopus.
words.
Yeah.
Anywho, all right. I need to stop talking. So I think I might even be losing my voice. So
I lost my voice at emo night.
Did you really?
I like realized when I was getting home, I was like, oh no. And I woke up the next day and I was like, oh, it's gone.
I love that. Means you had fun.
I did.
Dude.
I had a lot of fun.
Well, thank you guys so much for especially letting me fucking ramble the last like fucking 20, 25 minutes, man. I'm sorry, guys. Like, honestly,
you're good.
Allie.
You're good, man.
No, I need to like set this button up so Allie can just be like, and I'd be like, oh shit, I need to rap. You know,
I'm gonna install. I'm just gonna bring one of those very long hooks from like the cartoons where they pull someone off stage.
Yes.
I'm like, this guy's still going.
Seriously, holy shit. I apologize. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out for shit, dude.
A while.
Let's see. Oh my god, over an hour. So yeah, wow. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Didn't mean to do that, but it happens. I guess.
There it is. You got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You didn't ask for it, but here it is.
There it is.
Yep. There. Yes. Exactly. But let's see here. We've got book club coming up on April 10th.
Yep.
At approximately 7:30 Eastern, we're doing Michelle McNamara's See You in the Dark.
I'll be gone in the dark.
I'll be gone in the dark. Why can't
I don't know. It's funny though.
Oh my god. I've always wanted to like also say the title of the Death Cab for Cutie song. I'll follow you into the dark.
Yes. No. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what I want to say every fucking time.
Yeah.
I love Death Cab for Cutie.
So much.
Same.
They're so good.
It's so good. And by the way, if you have Spotify, you do their radio.
Oh,
It's
I'm sure.
so good. It's so good.
Oh.
But anywho, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for a little over an hour. I apologize for any tangents that I went on, but at the same time,
Sorry, not sorry.
you're welcome. Yeah. Be sure to check out the full episode on Monday. I was trying to think of anything else that's coming up. I don't think we've got anything else coming up, right?
Don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, be sure to check out the solar eclipse on the actually let's
On the
see.
8th.
On the 8th.
Yeah, yeah.
Check that shit out because they fucking let kids out at half
Yeah.
day.
I saw that.
I have been bemoaning this, and the worst thing, they send a fucking thing out to the parents that it says, oh, it's a great learning opportunity.
Here's a
And I was like,
packet
oh,
for
so
you to
you're gonna
go
send them-
over. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna send them from school for a learning opportunity. Good job. No, just get better on your wording, Knox County. I love you, but like, come on, guys. You can do better.
I posted Hot Mulligan to my Instagram story and they looked at it.
Are you shitting me? That's awesome.
That's great.
That's a fucking win, dude.
I'm
Tell
famous
them
as
to
hell.
tell them to watch.
Tell
Tell them to watch the podcast.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey,
You're
plug.
like, if you like your own music, check out this podcast. Oh, that's awesome. All right, man. Well, with that, check out tinyurl.com/tether merch. I don't know. Buy a hat, shirt, teacup, mug.
Teacup.
Yeah, teacup.
Love that.
Well, honestly, anything's a teacup if you just put tea in it.
Well,
right? I don't know. Just kidding.
But is it a cup?
I'm sorry, tea mug.
Tea mug.
T-mug.
Tea mug sticker.
Yeah, T-mug sticker. All right. Well, we love you guys. We hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Be sure to check out the full episode on Monday. Thanks for hanging out. And until then, take it easy, friendos.
bye.
Bye.